Thanks, Jen. Two subject areas, both legal. With regard to the Texas abortion law, President Biden has a Supreme Court commission with a report due by October 6th. Did the president or anyone in the administration reach out to members of the commission in the wake of what happened? And does the president have any new thoughts on the structure of the court?
Well, first, I would say you're correct that there is an ongoing work that the Court Commission is doing. Their work is, and just to remind you all of what their focus is, there's about 30 members of this Court Commission. They're from diverse backgrounds and diverse views, and they're going to examine a range of questions about the future of the court, including term limits, including court expansion, and in addition, and several additional topics. We have not to my awareness, have we reached out to the Commission. It's important they do their work on the timeline that was designated and that they examine from a broad and diverse viewpoint all of these questions. But the President looks forward to reviewing their work when it's completed.
And the President doesn't have any new thoughts on the structure of the court?
He's waiting for the conclusion of this report, looks forward to reviewing it, seeing where they come out.
And then secondly, on the Purdue Pharma bankruptcy, does the administration believe the settlement gave sufficient justice to the victims of the opioid crisis?
It's a great question, Josh. I want to speak to our team and see if we can get you a more specific comment on that. Go ahead.
On the Texas law, what avenues are available to you in the short term for reacting to this law? We saw the President's statement directed the Gender Policy Council to do some things. What do you envision happening here?
Well, Steve, that's exactly what the President directed his team to look into, to be able to answer that question. Obviously, we're about 12 hours or less than that since this ruling. And what the President made clear in his statement this morning is that the impact of last night's decision should be immediate and requires an immediate process. So yes, he's asked the Gender Policy Council because he feels it's important for there to be a point of contact, or a point person, I should say, at a senior level in the White House. But most importantly, he's also directed them to work with the legal team here at the White House, the Department of Justice, the Department of Health and Human Services, to determine what, if any, steps can be taken here to protect a woman's right to choose and access to health care for women in Texas.
Were you surprised by this ruling?
We can never predict rulings, I will say, Steve. We certainly know the makeup of the court, but again, we try to stay out of the business of making predictions.
One thing on Afghanistan.